Hi guys, I'm gonna make you hopefully a 20-minute video. This is gonna be the full beginner system. This is the mat workout that we have been building up to. You'll notice that some of the exercises towards the end of the workout we haven't learned yet in class, but we will be learning them all hopefully in April. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what the workout will look like, and you guys can start practicing it at home. So as always, we're learning about using the ball to support your head and neck. You also have the option to keep your feet down. You can have your feet up in tabletop, or you can extend your legs out if you're working for a little bit more of a challenge. But remember to find your working level, whatever that may be, and stick to it until you feel more strength and stability in the center, so that you can then work your arms and legs away from the center. I really want this to be like a quick 20-minute workout so that you can just flow through it. So grab your mat and your ball if you have one. If you don't have a ball, you can just use like a little pillow to prop your head. So center yourself on the mat and just lay down and give yourself a nice stretch. Reach your arms over your head, flex and point your feet, twirl out your wrists. So we're gonna start with 100 because that's the first exercise in all of your mat series. You can take your ball and place it under your head. Remember, you can keep your feet down, your feet up, or extend your legs out. You can also take the ball out from under your head and lift your head up from here. I'm gonna do the full 100 for the beginner level. So go ahead and dial your chin to your, first we bring the knees into the chest. I got excited. And then dial the chin to the chest. Reach the nose up to the navel. The arms are gonna float up to midline of the body. From here, you're gonna go to your working level, whatever that may be. I'll stay in tabletop here. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 4, 5, exhale, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, in, and exhale, 5 more. Big full breaths, just focusing on scooping your belly button in and up. Stay at your working level. 3 more. Pumping the arms from the back of the body, reaching long through the fingertips. Last one, exhale all your air out. Pull your knees in, lower your head. For the roll up, grab behind the thighs. Press the thighs forward, but pull the hands back into the thighs. Curl the head up, press forward into the legs, and rock yourself up to your seat. Stretch your legs out, flex your feet, sit up nice and tall if you want to go for the full roll up. Sitting up nice and tall. Remember, you can do half roll down, so you can work on that, curling the tailbone under to initiate your roll down. And maybe from here you want to go right back up, so pull the belly button in, stretch forward over your toes, but pull your waist back. You can do your roll up here. Show you one more time. Curl the tailbone under, scoop the belly button as you reach up and over. For the full roll down, we're just going to initiate by rolling all the way down, curl the tailbone under. For those of you working on your roll up, flex those feet, reach the heels. Inhale, nod. Exhale, scoop and lift and round all the way up and over. Now stretch over your toes, pull your waist back off your thighs. Curl the tailbone under, but also pull the shoulders back into the joint. Keep reaching out through your heels and slowly articulate down. Inhale, nod. Nose to navel, scoop. Pull the shoulders back as you reach forward. Find your opposition here. Pull the belly button back, reach. Inhale and exhale all the way down. I might be going faster than you're going, it doesn't matter. Go at your own pace. Go at your own pace. Find the level that works for you. You're working on seated half roll back, or half roll down, or the full roll up. We're gonna all meet down on our back. Bring your hands down by your side for single leg circle. Grab behind the thigh. The Just give that leg a little stretch. Bend and stretch on the right. Bend and stretch. Now, as you're stretching this right side, the left side is becoming really important. It's solid, it's anchored down to the mat so we can keep our hips nice and stable for single leg circle. Stretch the leg up to your working level. It might be bent. If the knee's bent, focus on circling the thigh. Across the body, around, and lift. Up, across, around, and lift. 3 more. Across, around, scoop. Keep the hips still. Last one. And take your circles out, around, and lift. Put your hand on the left hip. Keep it still. Cinch the waist. Good. 2 more. Keep it still. Keep your circles small. And then just hug the knee in and switch sides. Grab behind the left thigh, bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Start to focus on that right leg, hugging down into the mat to keep the hips nice and stable. Bend and stretch on the left side. Good. Stretch the leg up. Find your working level, straight leg or bent knee, or circling the thigh, across, around, and lift. Keep the circles small until you feel stronger in your abdominals. Then you can make your circles a little bit bigger. 2 more. Across, around, and lift. And we're going to switch directions. Take it out. Scoop to lift. Out, around, and lift. Remember our zippers? Get into those side zippers. Right along the spine. Last one. Bend the knee. Pull it in. Give it a hug. So for the beginner level, we're going to grab behind the thighs, curl the head up, and rock yourself up to a seat for rolling like a ball. So pull the heels into the seat. For now, I'm going to have everybody grab behind the thighs, and we're going to find that connection here. Curl the tailbone under so the feet come to a little hover. Press the thighs forward, pull the hands back. Feel that connection. Curl the tailbone under, roll back, and press into the legs to come right back up. Curl and rock. Curl the tailbone under to initiate the rock back. Press into the hands to come up. Keep this connection into the legs solid. Curl. Just do 1 more. Again, you're taking your time. You don't have to go with my speed. Now lower both feet for our ab series. You might have to scoot yourself forward on the mat if you rocked back. And just come all the way down onto your back. Curl the tailbone under. Bring the knees in. Single leg stretch. Some of you might want to grab your ball. Place the ball under your head. You might be working here. If you want more of a challenge and you're really feeling stable in the neck, you're not stressing the neck, you can curl your head up. There's a lot of options here. Single leg stretch. We're going to grab our right shin and pull the knee in. Really pull it in within your frame and take the left leg out to where the wall meets the ceiling. If that's too much, you're going to keep a tabletop. Okay, if you want more, curl up. Pull the knee in, stretch the leg long. Exhale. Inhale and switch. Exhale, pull that left knee in. Good, so from here, you can take the ball out if you want more. I'll do the full ab series. So single leg stretch. Exhale the knee in. Inhale to switch and exhale, pull that left knee in. Grab right below the knee joint and pull in. And switching on the inhale, exhale all your air out. Pull the knee in as far as you can and stretch that opposite leg as far as you can. Find the opposition. 1 more on each side. And you're just going to curl back down, pull the knees in. Double leg stretch. You can grab your ball if you want. This is going to be taking the legs and arms away from the center of your body, so make sure you're ready for that. If you're not ready for that, you're going to have the head on the ball. You're going to exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Now, This isn't rolling like a ball. You're gonna reach your sit bones back and down and connect the tailbone to the mat. So pull the knees in, but feel that stretch of the pelvis in the opposite direction. And maybe your double leg stretch is gonna look like this. It might be reaching the arms and legs up to the ceiling. It might be circling the arms around and hugging the knees back in. Inhale, keep the tailbone to the mat. Exhale, circle the arms around, and exhale, pull the knees in. If you want more, you're gonna curl your head up off the ball. You're gonna inhale and stretch above the head. Exhale, pull the knees in. Pull the belly button in on your inhale. Pull it in even more on the exhale. So we inhale, we reach away. We exhale, we hug it in. Maybe you're going here, tabletop. Exhale, hug. Maybe the head is up, tabletop. Circle around and hug. Full double leg stretch. Stretch all the way away. Exhale, hug it in. One more, figure out your working level, and that's what you're doing the whole time. Last one. Lower the head. Keep the ball there. Maybe you want to take the ball out. For the scissors, I'm going to demonstrate without the ball. So again, figure out where you want to be. Keep the knees in. Curl the head up or keep it on the ball. Grab behind the right thigh. Stretch both legs up. Now make sure the tailbone is reaching away and heavy. You're going to just pull that leg towards you and scissor and switch. Scissor and switch. Good. Scissor and switch. Good. Now as you pull behind the thigh, press the thigh into the hand. Hand into the thigh. Switch. Hand into thigh. Thigh into hand. Feel the abdominals deepen a little bit more. Keep the legs within your frame. One more on each side. Maybe you want them a little bit bigger. And then just bend the knees and lower the head. For your lower lift, there's a couple options here. The full lower lift, you're going to take your hands, stack them behind your head. You're going to curl your head up. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling. And then you lower for 3, 2, 1. And lift, 2, 3. Lower and lift. If you want to work on your strength, make a diamond. Take it under your tailbone. Fingertips are peeking out the bottom. You're going to keep your head down, open your collarbones, hug the heels together, wrap the seat, send the legs away. 2, 3, and lift. 2, 3. Wrap the seat to send the legs away and scoop. 2, 3. Lengthen. 2, 3. And deepen the abdominals. Just do one more. Focus on the neck being soft. The collarbones are wide, bend the knees. Good job. Here comes crisscross, our last one. So stack the hands. Come up into your tabletop. You're going to take that left leg out and twist to the right. Bring the armpit to the knee and back up through center. Take the right leg out, twist, 2, 3, center. Use the hands to help curl the head up, twist, 2, 3. If that's too much, let's find that tabletop. If you don't like the hips involved, drop the heels. Take your right hand to your left thigh and create that diagonal connection. Push into the thigh, pull the thigh into the hand, 2, 3, and switch. Left hand, right thigh, push and pull, 2, 3, switch, push, 2, 3. As I'm counting here, if your head is up and you're doing the full crisscross, you're going for about 5 of those. Good, twist, 2, 3, twist, 2, 3, and lower the head. Grab behind the thighs and rock yourself up. This is spine stretch forward. I'm not sure if we've done this yet, but you're going to sit up nice and tall with your feet about hip distance. Reach the arms forward, sit up nice and tall. Make sure that your shoulders are over your hips and you're not rolled back. So sit up tall. If you have to bend the knees to get your shoulders over your hips, you can do that. Stretch the legs. Inhale, tall. Exhale, pull the waist back to dive you forward. Reach the crown of the head to the wall in front of you. And then inhale, stack it back up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, stack it up. We're going to add a breath. Exhale, deepen the abdominals, grow taller. Inhale, find even more length. And then exhale, dive. Pull the waist back, reach the arms forward. And then inhale as you articulate back up. Exhale, press to lift taller. And inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull the waist back, dial the head, reach the crown of the head. Don't lower the arms, keep them up. Inhale, stack it up. Exhale, press to lift up taller. And inhale, take your last breath. So we are going to bring the legs together and roll back down onto your back for corkscrew. We have not done this yet in class, so I'm going to teach you with your knees bent. So find the mat, press the arms into the mat, connect the tailbone nice and heavy. So don't lift the seat up like rolling like a ball. Lengthen the hips away, connect the tailbone to the mat. Press the arms firmly into the mat to open the shoulder blades. Keep that neck relaxed, corkscrew. Extend the legs up just a little bit. We're going to draw the thighs towards the nose, circle both legs to the right, circle around to the left, and scoop to bring them back up. Try not to roll the hips too much. Draw the thighs to the nose, to the left, circle around and to the right. Stabilize that waist, to the nose, to the right, circle around, scoop to bring it up to the left. Draw the thighs to the nose, to the left, around, to the right. Full corkscrew, the legs are extended up. Draw the thighs to the nose, circle around. Scoop to the left, to the nose, to the left, scoop to the right. Last one, up, around, circle. Last one, bless you, to the left, scoop to the right. Then just bend your knees, nice job. Grab behind the thighs, rock yourself up for saw. We haven't done this one either. So most of these exercises we haven't done yet. So sit up tall, you want your legs wider than the mat. And then your arms are gonna come out here into a T. Press down to sit up tall. Keep that left hip back and twist to the right. Dive your pinky over for your pinky toe. Reach back and just saw that toe off. 1, 2, 3. Lengthen the arms out to unwind, sit tall, and twist to the left. Pull that right hip back. Now dive your pinky to your pinky, and just imagine you're sawing it off. 2, 3. Twist up to the right, dive forward. Now twist, and then saw that pinky. 3, 2, 1. Now stretch your arms to sit up tall, and twist to the left, and saw, pinky, pinky, 3. Stretch, last one, twist to the right, and dive, saw, 2, 3. Reach up, and twist, and saw, reach, 2, 3, come up, and then bring your legs together. We have not been here, we have not been on our stomach yet, but we're gonna do it. So roll onto your tummy. Place your hands under your forehead. Take your time getting here. Take a minute to just rock the hips from side to side. Okay, we're gonna just do a tiny little prep, keeping the forehead down on your hands. You're gonna pull the belly button off of the mat and lengthen the tailbone kind of like you're tucking your pelvis. Good. Reach your legs really long. Now from here, you're gonna pull your belly button up away from the mat, float the head and the forehead. Keep them connected, but just float them up to a little hover and hold, and then lower back down. So I'll look at the camera and talk you through it so you can hear me. So the forehead is gonna be connected to the hands. Lift the powerhouse, lift your belly button off of the mat. Lengthen your legs. Now stretch your tailbone long. No arch in the back. Pull the belly button even more. Now lift the head and the hands. Keep them connected to 1 inch hover. Very small, maybe 2 inches. And hold. And lower. That's what we're doing. Pull the belly button in. Lift the head, lift the heart. Keep the gaze down and lower. Stretch. Scoop that belly button in. Lift. And lower. We'll do single leg kick. Prop yourself up onto your forearms. And you might have a tendency to feel slouchy into the waist, but you're gonna take a fist and press your pinkies into the mat and lift your heart. So stretch your legs long. Now curl the tailbone under just a little bit so you feel the belly button lift up off of the mat. You're gonna bend your right knee and just give yourself a little kick from heel to seat. Switch to the left. You're gonna kick, kick, and stretch the leg long. Try not to arch the back and sink. Stay lifted. Press the forearms down into the mat to lift the heart. Right side, kick, kick, stretch. Scoop the belly button because you're trying to keep your hips stable, just like you learned on your back. Just a different place in space. You're just kicking heel to seat. 1, 2. Heel to seat. Heel to seat. Last time, kick, kick. And then come down onto your stomach. Press yourself back into a well-deserved rest pose. It's called rest pose. Push into the heels of your hands and round your low back. So curl the tailbone under and round yourself like an active rest pose. Let's take a few deep breaths here. And then we're gonna come onto our right side for side kick series. We have done this before. If you want your ball, you can use your ball. You can get rid of it. You can lay your head down. You can bend your elbow, or you can bring your hand behind your head and bring your left hand right here in front of your, kind of your rib cage. So we're gonna stretch our legs out nice and long. Now remember, we lift that underside waist. Lift that waist. Lengthen that hip away from the ribs. Stretch that top leg long. Float it up to hip height, front and back. Sweep the leg forward and point to reach it back. Flex to bring it forward and point to bring it back. Keep lifting the powerhouse in and up. You're not rocking the hips forward, they're staying stacked. Last one. And then up and down. So come to hip height. You're going to come up, point, and lower. Flex to lift, point to lower. Don't come too high because you don't want to sink into the waist. You want to keep the waist lifted as you're lifting the leg. You can point on the way up, flex on the way down, or flex on the way up, point on the way down, or you can omit any of that and just work the hip. Okay, so hold at hip height. I like a pointed foot for circles. 8 circles forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then this leg is going to come all the way up. Bring it in front of you. Bring your bottom leg back for inside lower lift. Flex the foot. Lift that inner thigh up and down, up and stretch. Keep pulling the waist in and up. Don't collapse your right side waist into the mat. Last one, come up and hold. 5 circles forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch your leg long, and then you're just going to flip to your other side. So I'm going to flip this way, so I'm facing the camera. Come onto your left side. So align yourself the same way that you did on the other side, whether your head is down or up, and we're going to do front to back. So keep the hand in front, lift the left side waist, front and back. Hips are stacked, point to bring it back, flex to sweep it forward. Keep lifting the powerhouse in and up so you're not collapsing into the mat. And just keep your front and back small so that you can focus more on the stacking of the hips, up and down. Flex to lift, point to lower. If you want to omit the flex and point, you can. 3, 2, you're stretching that top hip away from the rib cage. Keep it reaching away, no movement here. And then little circles, 8 circles forward, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get into the seat, 2, 1, take it back. Really work the seat to pull the leg back. Good. 3, 2, last one. And then that leg comes all the way up, bring it in front of you, and bring that bottom leg back in line with your body. Flex the foot, inside, lower, and lift, up. Deepen the abdominals so you're not collapsing into the mat. 3 more. 2, 1. Hold it up there. Circles forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's your side kick series. Good job. Okay. So if you switch like me, go ahead and get onto your back. Bring your head back to where you started on your mat. Teaser prep. Rolling down onto your back. Just take a minute here to get your breath. So take a nice deep breath in. Big breath out. Now this one might not be for everyone. You might just focus on like a little baby half curl, and I'll demonstrate that. If you want your ball, you could use your ball for this one. I'll kind of try and demonstrate as many options as possible. So the teaser prep, you're going to hug the knees together, feet together. So extend your right leg as long as you can. Okay? Now from here, the arms are going to be by your side. Open the collarbone. Maybe your teaser prep is going to look by just this, curling the head up and then lowering it back down. That might be what you're doing. Half curl up, half curl down. Now, you lower your head all the way down. It's going to be harder. Make sure that this left heel is not tightly bent. Walk the heel away. That'll be easier. And maybe your teaser prep looks like this. You're curling your head up, and maybe you're just getting like to here. That's fine, and then come back down. Half curl and lower. If you're gonna come all the way up for your teaser, hug your knees together like crazy. Curl your head up and scoop. You're gonna reach your leg long and come all the way up. It's hard, it's okay. Just do your best, come halfway up. Curl the tailbone under. And again. So you're gonna stretch that leg as long as you can, like you're trying to point to the wall in front of you, and that's going to help you curl up. Curl the tailbone under, articulate. So we've been here before with our roll up, our half roll down, our articulation, and if you want harder, you're going to float the arms up so that they parallel the leg. Curl the tailbone under, and come up. Last one. Now while you're up here, bend the knee, straighten the left leg, and curl down. Again, maybe your teaser prep just as little babies. That's fine. Focus on straightening that leg and stretching it, reaching it in opposition. If you want to come all the way up, do it. Dial the chin to the chest, scoop the belly button and stretch that leg long. Curl to come back down. Take your time. You don't have to go as fast as I am. Hug the knees together. Curl the tailbone under. Good. Last one. Come up here, bend the knee, and you're already up for seal. So separate your legs. Nice job on that one, by the way. If you felt really lost or like that was hard, it is really hard. So we'll work on it. So dive your hands in between your legs. Now go out through the knees. Grab onto the outsides of your ankles. Pull your heels towards you. This is rolling like a ball, but with fancy leg movements. So you're gonna bring the soles of the feet together if you can. Curl the tailbone under. Curl the tailbone under. Press the hands out into the thighs, thighs into the hands. Now you're gonna rock back and pause and rock right back up to where you started. So you're gonna try to pause. You're gonna try and pause. Maybe you're gonna clap your feet. Come up and hold. Roll back. 1, 2, 3 claps with the feet. Maybe in the front you're gonna clap 2, 3. Curl the tailbone under. 1, 2, 3, and rock back up. So ideally with seal, you're either rocking or you're clapping, not both. Just do one more. And then you're gonna come up and bring your feet down. We're gonna roll onto all fours for push-ups. This is the last exercise of your mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Curl the toes under. You're gonna bring your right leg back and then your left leg back, and you're gonna hold in that plank. Now pull the chin up in line with the spine. Press the hands into the mat so you can really feel the shoulder blades widen. And then bring one knee and then the other under you and come back for a little rest. So before you bring your feet back, you're gonna press into the mat and really press the shoulders apart wide. Now you're ready to just bring the belly button in, bring that right leg back, and then the left leg back, and hold in your plank. Press the earth away, pull the belly button in, and then bend the knee, and then the other. 3 more. Right leg, left leg. Press away, pull the belly button in, and then lower, lower. Right leg, left leg. Lift up into that plank, deep in the powerhouse. Bend and bend. Last one. Right leg, left leg, and hold. Now if you can, press back into a downward dog. Now pull the belly button in like crazy and walk your hands back to your feet. You can bend the knees like crazy to do that. Let your head shake out. And then just slowly curl yourself up. Curl your tailbone under. Let the arms and the head be the last thing to come up. And you guys made it through your beginner workout. I'm sweaty. It's hot out there. So good job. If you felt a little lost, that's okay, because we haven't broken down those exercises, but you did a great job, and just keep working through it. And I hope this was fun and helpful for you to see the whole routine. So I'll see you guys soon.